Hi, I'm Una Drake. I live in beautiful Little Rock, Arkansas. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you about a road trip that my partner Joe and I took to Florida just this past week. All right, so previously I had car camped a lot on my own in the Matrix, but this trip was going to be an experiment for Joe and I to car camp together. So to do that, we needed to add extra padding so that we both had room to sleep comfortably in the back. We just used some things that we already had because this was an experiment. I think it worked well. In the future, I may get some thicker padding. So the first night for dinner, we stopped off at a Cajun restaurant. It was really good. And then we made it past Tallahassee, and then we stopped at a rest stop in Florida for the night and set up camp. And it worked out well. In the morning, it was beautiful. I woke up early and just looked around, found a covered area to, set up our camp stove and made breakfast. And that was great. Then we drove south and stopped at Silver Spring State Park. I was really curious. I wanted to see some of the interior of Florida. I'd never been to Florida before, honestly. I love all this moss. It was definitely a different area than Arkansas. And when we got into the park, there was this wonderful boardwalk area where you could kind of walk around and see some of the nature. That was really gorgeous. I just really enjoyed it. It was warmer than Arkansas, and just a lot of different plants and things that I wasn't super familiar with. So here's Joe. He's looking into some of the water. The water there was just amazingly clear. It was really beautiful. So one of the reasons we decided to do this trip is because in the wintertime, in the first part of December in particular for me, historically, I tend to get seasonal effectiveness disorder with the shorter days, lack of sunlight, that kind of thing. And so we thought getting down to Florida would be nice, get more sunshine, see some beautiful sights, and this definitely helped. Also, Joe wanted to go down to Kissimmee in particular to visit his sensei. Joe's a martial artist, and his sensei lives in Kissimmee now. So this was a great trip, and Silver Springs was a wonderful stop. Although we didn't spend a lot of time there, we did explore the park, and it was a great introduction to some of the beautiful nature in Florida. So at Silver Springs, as you can see here, one of the attractions is these glass bottom boat rides that people can take. Now, since we, honestly, this was a spontaneous trip, we hadn't planned to come to Silver Springs, so we did not take one of those rides, but, a glass bottom boat trip. But I think in the future, it's definitely something that I would be interested in doing. At this park, one of the attractions is manatees that swim in the crystal clear water, and they eat the grass type plants that live there. So I guess when you go on the boat rides, you can see manatees. These were some beautiful red flowers that I just really enjoyed. And we also saw this cormorant just sunning himself, drying his wings. Then we got down to Kissimmee, and it was sunny and beautiful and lots of palm trees. And Kissimmee happens to be a city that's right on a big, huge lake. And I walked around, enjoyed Kissimmee, and while Joe hung out with his sensei and did some Aikido. So we spent about 2 days total in Kissimmee. We had wonderful Puerto Rican food. We enjoyed just walking around downtown Kissimmee. There's a lot of art and sculpture there that we enjoyed. Here's some horses, and they had some murals. It's really an enjoyable town, a very enjoyable trip. And while we were there was a full moon, and we got to see that reflecting on the lake. It was beautiful to walk along the lake at dusk and just enjoy the sunset. And since this was, mid-December, they had a lot of holiday lights up, and that was really gorgeous to enjoy. Then on Sunday, we went to a Shinto ceremony with Joe Sensei, who also is a Shinto priest. And this particular ceremony was to purify ourselves, to purify the energy from this closing year. So to purify the energy from 2024 in preparation to go into the new year for 2025. This was a beautiful ceremony, and we're lucky that we got to participate in it. And then we hit the road and made it up to around Pensacola the next day. And I wanted to check out the beach, so we did. We went to Pensacola Beach, which was gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. And I saw something I've never seen before, which is a Portuguese man-of-war. It was amazing. We actually saw several of them on the beach. They were really cool. And then we wanted to get some coffee, so we went to this little kind of cute strip mall area where they rent bikes. We didn't rent any bikes this time. We just honestly didn't have a lot of time. But we checked it out and, got our drinks, went to the beach on the other side of this little island area, and it's just absolutely beautiful. Kind of reminded me of Hawaii in a lot of ways, with these beautiful palm trees, and it's just really beautiful and pleasant. And then on the way home, we got stuck in a thunderstorm, had to pull over to the side of the road, honestly, for about 10 minutes until we made our way home on Monday evening. So that was our trip to Florida. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will catch you next time. Thanks.